Hey gang, welcome back to the Crucible Chronicles. I do have to say I had a whole lot of fun opening a mass mutation deck for the last chapter and playing that, kind of putting it through the ringer. So I think we're actually going to do the same thing today and for this chapter, the Crucible Chronicles. So I won't belabor the point, but let's hop into opening up the deck and see what we come up with. All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and open up this deck. So as you can see, we got ourselves a nice little box. Let's go ahead and open it up. Let's see what we got. Look at this. Recommended card sleeves. #1 gold. Gamegenic. Interesting. Alright. So, per usual, I'm just going to struggle with opening this box first. There we go. I've done it. Let's take a look at the name of the deck. And then if you want to, you can pause it and put your guesses down below as to what you what houses you think will be in the deck. All right, we got Squalid, Mirror Yuri. Interesting. So this is actually a second deck of ours that has Yuri in the name. Got a world. I think our first Worlds Collide deck we opened had Yuri. Something about the battlefield. Yuri, clever dragon to the battlefield. Something like that. I don't know. Anyways. Squalid Mirror Yuri. Let's see, I'm just gonna guess Dis because we're always gonna guess Dis, you know, just chasing that dream of the Sins deck. Mirror. I like that. I think it's kind of fun. It's like mirror on the wall. Let's see, who would say something like that, you know? It's very fairy tale, maybe Untamed, Dis, Untamed. And then Shadows for no reason whatsoever. All right, so if you want to, you can pause, put your guesses in chat, see if you end up being right. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and find out. Find out if my Untamed Shadows was correct. We have Sanctum. All right, so we're 0 for 1 so far. All right, 1 for 2, and lastly, Saurian. Okay, so we got Saurian, Dis, and Sanctum. Interesting Archon art here. Some like, I don't know, concentric ovals around the head here. The same hands, interesting. Same arms, rather. Almost looks like there's some like bracers or whatever that would go on the shoulders. And it's actually kind of cool. This is like almost the Star Trek. I feel like it's like a very Star Trek logo here. If you just look at the body, I think maybe that's right. Maybe I haven't watched enough Star Trek. Let's go ahead and use my scissors to open this up. Put that over there for y'all to check out. I think we'll end up with this. So we'll set this aside. Let's see what we got. I'm going to start with Sanctum, Bulwark. Assault 2. Each of Bulwark's neighbors gains Assault 2. Alright, got a big body. Double Bulwark. Not necessarily super sad about that. That Assault 2 can certainly be handy. Got Burning Glare. Ember Pip. Stun an enemy creature or stun each enemy mutant creature. It's pretty cool. Commandeer. Looks like this is actually, I don't know. I can't tell if stuff's enhanced. I don't think it's enhanced. Commandeer. I think it's particularly hard with Sanctum because the printing malfunction or whatever, where it doesn't have the little lightning on it. Anyways, Commandeer. Great Ember control. There we go. Yeah, so that's the little lightning on the other non-Ember Pip enhancements. Onto the eye. If an enemy creature was destroyed this turn, a friendly creature captures 1. Of course, an artifact with an Omni non-destruction ability. Lieutenant Gorvenal. After you fight with a creature, Lieutenant Gorvenal captures 1. Alright, I like it. Comes enhanced with the capture as well. Squire Alice, 2 power, 2 armor, capture 2 on play. Oh hey, there we go. Barrister Joya. Enemy creatures cannot reap. I think this card is great. Just a great card. Like most decks have to deal with a barrister on the board. might have to deal with 2 barristers on the board against this deck. We got Gorm of Om with a capture enhancement. Some artifact hate, a very welcome sight, especially in the world of mass mutation. Double Gorm of Om, so twice as many artifacts being killed. And we have Gizelhart's Wrath, destroy each mutant creature. Particularly relevant in the mass mutation world. Let's take a look at our Saurian here. Got an Axiom of Grisk, ward a creature, destroy each creature with no ember on it. Citizen Tricks. Alright, I'd love to see a Citizen Tricks. Maybe we'll get a couple. Play Reap, Exalt Citizen Tricks, steal 1. Ah, I no longer had I said it, then it doesn't happen. No double Citizen Tricks. I got Curse of Vanity. Exalt a friendly creature and an enemy creature. Could be interesting with Faust the Great. Your opponent's keys cost +1 for each friendly creature with ember on it. Ooh, nice. And Praefectus Ludo. Praefectus Ludo with a damage enhancement, so that's nice. A little bit of ember protection for this exalting we're going to be doing. Exalting / capturing we're going to be doing. Sagittarius Gaze. Get an ember pip. Exalt a damaged creature. The Dark Centurion, where a couple of our capture enhancements have come from. As an action, move 1 from a creature to the combat supply. If you do, ward that creature. Alright, we got Exile. Give control of a friendly creature to your opponent. Could be interesting with like the Strixes, or the Strix rather. Gladiodontus, enters play stunned, only deals 5 damage when fighting. Fight Reap. If this is the first time Gladiodontus has been used this turn, ready and enrage it. It's pretty cool. The Siren Horn, before fight, move 1 from this creature to the creature it fights. Grimlocus Ducks. Taunt and gets exalted twice. And lastly, sorry about that, destroy a creature. Its controller gains 1 ember. Very interesting. Got some creatures there. A little bit of creature control. I do like that Ludo. A little bit of protection there. Will definitely be nice. Let's move over to Dis. Got the Dark Minion, of course, destroy, deal 1 damage to each enemy creature. Got the double Dark Minion. Dominator Bobble. Definitely pretty nice to see with some, with like Gladiodontus and some other stuff. I guess you won't get the double use out of the Gladiodontus, but at least some potentially larger creatures that will stick on the board, hopefully, to be usable by the Dominator Bobble. There we got Gateway to Dis as well. So we've got Gizelhart's Wrath to destroy each mutant creature. Got Axiom of Grisk to destroy anything that has no ember on it. And then we got Gateway to just destroy everything. Implosion, destroy a friendly creature and an enemy creature. Love this card. Super good. Interesting. Mark of Dis with a damage enhancement. Deal 2 damage to a creature. If it is not destroyed, its controller must choose that creature's house as their active house on their next turn. So interesting. Maybe a little bit of anti-synergy if your opponent only has one creature on the board and it's 3 power, because otherwise, I mean, I suppose it's not unlikely we could probably throw this onto like one of our Joyas or something of our own, the enhanced damage that is, and then reserve the 2 damage for something else. Alright, you got Snarette, a little bit more ember control at the end of your turn. Capture 1, move each ember from Snarette to the common supply. Techno Fiend, nice. I love the techno creatures and the bot creatures as well. Reap, discard a card from your hand. If you do draw a card, destroyed, steal 1. And then we got Anguish. Could be nice with that Mark of Disc, Mark of Disc, throw down Anguish and ping 1 damage onto it. Be nice. Ah, yes, one of my favorites. The Relentless Creeper. After you choose Dis as your active house, you may return Relentless Creeper from your discard pile to your hand. Hey, we did it! The Screaming Cave! Shuffle your hand and discard pile into your deck. I think this is our first Screaming Cave deck. Of course, this Screaming Cave comes enhanced with the damage icon. And then lastly, we have the Sacro Fiend. Destroyed, steal 1. That's a pretty beefy creature, though, too. 4 power, 2 armor for sure. So no sins, no giant creatures. It's all good. It's all good. I think this could be a nice little deck. definitely has some interesting stuff going for it. I do love the double Barrister Joy. I think that's going to be pretty annoying for our opponents. But yeah, let's hop into our first game with this. Here we go. Let's see, we're playing against Maluco Reis, Filosofo da Simplicidad. Simplicidad. Just keep saying it. I'll eventually figure it out. What do we got here? Dark Harbinger deck. That's jumping out. Safe House Bone Nithing. What are we looking for here? So we're going, let's see, first. Got some options here. I mean, I feel like Barrister Joya would be nice to get down. We can throw down the Dark Minion. We could also throw down the Dark Centurion. Yeah, maybe we do that. I guess I don't know. I feel like there's some pretty cool targets for this exile. But yeah, let's hold on to this. We'll get down the Dark Centurion. End our turn. We got a nice follow-up in Sanctum. If they put down some type of really big threat, then we can Dark Minion Implosion. Mutation of Instinct. Skirmish, and Mutant, of course. Alright, well, in that case, let's go ahead and roll with Sanctum. We'll throw down Barrister Joya, Bulwark, and the Gorm of Om to capture one on the Bulwark. Maybe I should have put it on Barrister Joya, getting the enhancement, or rather the getting the ward onto Barrister Joya would have been pretty strong. Alright, so no reaping. We had the Dark Wave come down, which didn't do a huge amount. So we can stun a creature or stun each mutant. I think we follow up with Sanctum here. Burning Glare. This Gamgee can't reap anyways. So let's Burning Glare. Cephaloist. I mean, basically I could have just done all enemy mutant creatures and it would have done the same thing. Throw it on another Barrister Joya. Reap. And reap. I mean, should I be worried about this Gamgee? Not really sure. We do have the Font of the Eye. So that's pretty solid. Let's take a look at their Sanctum. They do have Cleansing Wave. Ooh, double Fangs. Got the Mad Prophet there. And that is an action. And we do see the Cleansing Wave. Alright, Xenoknight is fight. Xenoknight is fight. Well, at least the at least that Cleansing Wave is out of the way. That's pretty nice. I do feel like I kind of want to deal with this Mad Prophet. And then I can follow up Font of the Eye will kill the Gamgee. They'll all be damaged, so my Sagittarius Gaze will also be pretty good. So maybe we go with this. We'll throw down the Dark Minion. We'll Implosion the Dark Minion to kill, I guess, the Mad Prophet. I mean, Xenoknight is like maybe more of a problem, but I can kill it with one of these Barristers. Definitely feel like I want to try and find the Praefectus Ludo. Nice, Gizelhard's Zealot comes into play. Fights into Bulwark. Fights in the Bulwark. We still have the double Barrister out. Man, double Zealots too. Are there just the 2 of them? Yeah, just 2 of them. No more. Alright. So we can Font of the Eye. But also Axiom. I don't really know here what we want to do. This Exile doesn't seem like it's super well set up. We could just go with Sanctum. Let's just go with Sanctum. We'll throw down Font of the Eye to kill Gamgee. We'll Reap. Reap there. And I guess call that good. Man, that is actually really slow. I should probably... I need to play some stuff here, I think. Safe House, Ransack to get rid of Fangs. Double Ransack. Oh my goodness, Ransack, Techno Thief, Shadow Soar's old Bruno. Wow, that was absolutely brutal. Well, I guess I didn't want any Ember anyways then. Holy, that was brutal. Okay, so now they're at 9 Ember. That seems pretty bad. Okay, well, I guess we go Saurian. Man, I don't really want Exile at this point. Well, I think we do this. Kill that Safe House before things get out of control. Can Exalt the Cephaloist. I think I'm just going to be better off if I Reap here. Play out Gladiodontus. Discard Axiom. Discard Exile. Do I hold on to this Exile though? I think I want to... How many Saurian cards have I played? This is my first Saurian turn. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to hold on to it. Maybe not a great play. Wow. So, how much just got stolen there? We went into that turn with 5 Ember, and all of our Ember just got stolen. All 5 off of those. Was it all off of that? I guess each Ransack steals 1, right? Steals 1. And then deals 1 plus 4 more. Yeah. Or 3 more, rather. Oof. Alright, double Xeno Knight. That is absolutely savage. Fights the Dark Centurion. Interesting. Maybe thought they were gonna get some value out of that. All right. Well, this seems like it's probably gonna be a dis turn. What am I super worried about here? Oh, let's just take a look at their discard. 1, 2, 3. So they've gotten through 3 untamed cards. So it seems pretty bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it might actually be better to put them into Sanctum. Throw out the Dominator Bauble. Throw out the Techno Fiend. Throw out the Dark Minion. We're definitely not going to be destroying any... Not going to be destroying any creatures here. Maybe put another damage there. Put some onto Shawl. Yeah, let's just do Let's just do that. So we'll force them into Untamed, or Untamed, not Untamed, Sanctum, whatever those big dudes are. Yeah, I suppose that would have been a reason to not play like the Dark Minion, but at least got to steal one. Okay, I think we go back to Dis here. Will Dominator Bobble, Barrister Joya, Guess to Reap, play out Sacrifiend, Snarette, Screaming Cave to deal a damage to the Cephaloist, at least recover the Ember. Oh, and we'll Font of the Eye one onto this Sacrofiend. Nice, yeah. So there you go. Getting a little bit of Ember control value there. Destroy each mutant creature. Nice. Well, I guess it gets the Xeno Knight. I feel like we're going to be seeing a pretty big Untamed turn here. Yeah, that's nuts. That Borrow really... Interesting. Discarded the Dark Harbinger. Oh, okay, that is obviously not what they meant to do. I guess we don't really have much in the way of taunt in this deck, do we? Alright, Resurgence. We got double Lodon. We saw one of the mutations earlier. I think we've seen both Cephaloists, is that right? Okay, fight Snarette. Throws down the Ghost Hawk for the old double reap. Yeah, so they only have one mutant creature. So that's not super great. We steal one with the Sacrofiend, so that's a net nothing. Kills the Xeno Knight. We can throw down the Bulwark and Gorvenal. Alternatively, what's another option? I don't really want to exile any of this stuff. I think Sanctum's probably our best play. Destroy each mutant creature, so that's just going to be... should just be those two. Net nothing. Gorvenal will come down, capture something on the Bulwark. We can't kill Shawl. Let's just reap here, and then we'll Font the Eye. One more on the Bulwark. Alright, Dark Wave, dealing some damage to non-mutant creatures. We are into a Shadow's turn, so that's interesting. No more Ransacks. We do have the old Bruno. Opportunist to capture one. we can commandeer. I think we need to deal with this Chawl somehow. I guess I like this exile play. We will still need Faust the Great to come down and do some work. So let's go Saurian here. Let's go Saurian. We'll Curse of Vanity. Exalt a friendly creature and an enemy creature. So we'll exalt there. We'll exalt there. Probably not super great giving them a Bulwark in hindsight. But I am also putting down Ludo. So I don't know, maybe I should have done that differently. Put a damage there. Put down Faust the Great. I guess we exalt Barrister Joya. So that'll keep them off check. Currently 8. Do we have a way to deal with... We do still have our gateway, actually. So let's exile. Exile the Bulwark and hope we draw into our gateway. Nothing was killed, so... We are back on check, so definitely have that going for us. There's another Bulwark. Seeker of Truth. Fights Barrister Joy, gets 2 Ember for the before fight. Takes some damage. Ooh, man. Definitely generating a good amount of Ember. I feel like they probably need to kill the Faust. Oh, interesting. Hey, I'm okay with what's happening here. Hey, we forged, we did it! Alright, this is definitely a dis turn, right? We'll go with this. We'll dominate a Bobble to use Ludo to reap. Guess we gateway. That puts us back up to 9. Play out the Relentless Creeper. Font of the Eye 1. 1 onto the Relentless Creeper. Man, so Commandeer seems pretty good. We do have a Squire Alice coming down the pipe. Need to figure out a way to generate Ember though. Just don't know if the Screaming Cave is gonna be a good idea. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Let's just end our turn. Well, that's at least helpful. Generate an Ember. Throw down the Gorm and the Squire. Also Grim Locust and throw down the Siren Horn. Interesting. So Ember can't be stolen, or very likely won't be able to get stolen. Oh, interesting. Dark Harbinger is back. How did that happen? Oh, Low Dawn. Oof, that was brutal. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us. We do forge though. We're not going to get the steal off of the Shrix in our discard pile, sadly. I guess we have to do this commandeer to capture everything onto the Squire Alice. Oof. Yikes. Oh, this does have taunt. Right, so that's nice. I think actually I'm gonna go Saurian here. Don't like it a huge amount. Put the Siren Horn on that. But at least we now have something that we can taunt with the Squire Alice. I can reap for 4. I can take him. I can take him off check if they just reap for 4. Oh, they got this Dark Fairy who's gonna attack too. So never mind. Maybe we're out. Maybe we're out of juice. Oh my gosh, Song of the Wild. Oh dear. Man, definitely pretty tough recovering from that ransack. That was 5 ember to my opponent. Was definitely pretty challenging. And now they're up to 14. They drew the Mutation of Cunning too. Wow. Oh my goodness. And the low taunt. Holy cow. This is amazing. You love to see it happen. Love to see it happen. We'll I guess we'll do our best best bet. Play out the Squire Alice. Capture 1 there, capture 2. Capture another one under Grim Locust. Oh my goodness. Nice. Well, there you have it. Game 1 for the Squalid Mirror Yuri in the books. Definitely, if you look at the board now, it doesn't look super good. Like I said, I think that ransack really put us in a bad spot. I suppose the other benefit of that ransack, excuse me, is it just got rid of all the shadows, which essentially paved the way for some pretty big Untamed and Sanctum turns. Obviously, the most recent set of turns back to back with the Harbinger, and then what was that drawn into? Because they didn't draw any cards otherwise, right? No. They played Double Cephaloist, Dark Harbinger, Dark Fairy. I thought they played one action. I thought they played one action the first time. Either way, getting into Mutation of Cunning, right? So it's just they had this the wrong way. Mutation of Cunning. I'm just curious. I'm curious how this worked. Then Song of the Wild. Was there a reshuffle in there? Yeah, because there's Mutation of Cunning again. Oh man, so picks up Song of the Wild, Mutation of Cunning, and Lodon, just to keep things interesting with the Dark Harbinger with that Song of the Wild. Anyways, thanks for checking out this video. Definitely happy to be back making some more YouTube content. Hopefully from here on out I'll be able to kind of keep with the schedule. I know last week was a little bit of an off week, but got kiddo number 2 on the way, so some extra work happening there. But I will see you on Friday for the next game with this deck. Hopefully we can recover from this absolute bloodbath. I will catch you then. So long.